Been there for 10 years. Originally, I'm from Denver, Colorado. I grew up in Aurora. Yeah, people stop cheering after you say that. But for 5 years, I lived in Tucson, Arizona, which, that's the reason there's one applause to that. That's a real niche group. There are good people in Tucson, but I found most of them to be angry, sunburnt white people. Just walking around like, oh, these Mexicans. You're like, yeah, it used to be Mexico. I hate to break it to you, but they're supposed to be here. You're not. That's why you're burnt all the time. Just go back to the Great Lakes and eat curdled cheeses. It's what us pinks do best. When I lived in Tucson, I went to school there, but I also lived with a drug dealer, which I can't recommend enough if you do drugs. If you do drugs, live with a drug dealer. It's like living at Costco. It's just free samples every day. And then Costco gets robbed, and you're like, you know what? I don't think I should live at Costco anymore. Yeah, this is a bad idea. I need to really get my life together at this point. But when I moved to Tucson, my first and best friend that I made there was a guy named Amir, who was an Israeli kid from Long Island. And yeah, I don't know if that's for Israeli or Long Island, but we'll keep it moving forward. Those are two, you know. But Amir was the first real person I met from Long Island, and he was very Long Island. He was very like, yeah, bro, like everything. That just existed as a sentence filler, like, yeah, bro. He would do these things that certain people in Long Island do, that they're question statements. So he says a statement, but it's framed like a question. So you come in the living room and be like, yo, these Nikes are ill, right? Yes. I don't know if that's the desired response. Amir was very good at selling weed. He was very good at it. It was a natural habit that he just picked up and ran with. Freshman year, it started at, 20 bags and then eighths. And then sophomore year, it was like quarters and half ounces. Then I moved in with him, and it went to like ounces to quarter pounds. Then our lease ran up, but the furniture was getting good, so I, released. I was like, yeah, let's keep going with this. He started getting to like pounds, and then, he got a fish tank. Hey, drug dealers, stop with the fish tanks. It's hacky now. It's also stupid. You're gonna have a flood. Care about your other possessions, please. I'm sorry, I'm really hyped up about this, as you can tell. But I didn't have to sell drugs. I just smoked his weed and looked at his fish tank. So it was a pretty good fucking deal. One day I'm going to do laundry. I'm a broke college student. I have 6 loads of laundry in 6 plastic bags, like I'm fucking moving out of a girlfriend's house who has a drug problem. It's like, I'm serious, Donna, I am gone now. But I fill up my car, I go to the bank and I turn $10 into $10 in quarters. At the time, I'm wearing cargo shorts, a liquor t-shirt, and a swimsuit as underwear. Because it was laundry day. I'm not that giant of a piece of shit where I'm just like, oh, I can take a shower with it on, it washes it, it's pretty much, it just takes care of itself. So I go and I change $10 into $5 in quarters, which I put on my right leg, and $5 in quarters that I put on my left leg. So when I walk around, it makes a noise like, shh, shh. I sound like the shittiest sheriff in the West. It's like, oh, hello. It's just awful. It was awful. So I have my pockets of change. I get to my car, and Amir calls me, and he's like, yo, we're getting robbed? And I'm like, I don't... Is that a question or a statement? You gotta tell me right now, because this is very dangerous. But he's like, I was gonna do a deal, and these guys came by, and, I think they're trying to rob me. So, I called off the deal. And I'm like, all right. He's like, well, you drive around the neighborhood and see if they're there or not. Which, sure, whatever. I'm driving a 1996 Dodge Stratus. It's a real hunk of shit. So I probably just look like feds to them. But I do a lap, I don't see anybody, so I pull into our carport that's under our apartment, and standing there when I get out of the car, the first guy is like this 6'4" piece of white trash. Like, you gotta understand something about me. When I was a little kid, my dad moved to this town in Northern California that grows like the biggest pieces of white trash. So at 33, I like to fancy myself a little bit of a white trash sommelier. And this guy was just a top shelf piece of shit. He was covered in tattoos that I can only describe as Mountain Dew tattoos. The same way an adult would like drink a whole can of Mountain Dew and be like, put fireballs on my elbows. I don't know. That doesn't sound right, but sure. And standing with him is this 5'4" Southside Tucson cholo, blood in, blood out, like, what's up, white boy? Like that, like, oh, hi. No habla. They're standing there, and I get out, and the little cholo's like, hey, man, Tommy Green live here? I'm like, that's a terrible fake name, and no. If you're gonna rob a drug dealer, change up the fucking, you'd be like, if there was robbing a coke dealer, he's like, hey, Mark Blow here? Like, clearly a synonym for what you're trying to get from. But I'm like, no one's here. So they leave. They both of them walk off. I go upstairs and Amir's there, and he's like, yo, did you see anybody? And I tell him, I'm like, yeah, it's a big piece of white trash, little fucking blood in, blood out. And he's like, yeah. He's like, yeah, yo, those are the guys. And I'm like, oh, shit, well, they're gone. They left. We look out, we don't see them. So, we do what drug dealers and their roommates do, and we smoke weed and play PlayStation for 2 hours. I'm about to smoke a cigarette, and I grabbed the barbecue lighter that I use to smoke cigarettes, because I'm a little bit of garbage myself. And Amir gets a call, and he's like, yo, the deal's back on. They want to do the deal for £5, but they're going to do it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to walk to the street and then get in a car. And I'm like, okay. And he's like, yo, will you walk me to the car? And I'm very high, and on weed and victories of Madden. If Amir watches this, he knows I'm telling the truth. I ran that shit. But he's like, yo, will you walk me to the car? You're going to smoke a cigarette? And I'm like, all right. And then as I go to the door, he goes, yo, get the gun. Now, if you've lived in Arizona, you know how insanely easy it is to get a handgun. It's like buying socks. You just walk in, you're like, gun, and they're like, here's your gun. And you're like, this is pretty dangerous. But I was with Amir, and we went to a gun show, and I'm not joking. The first thing he said to the first gun dealer he met was, yo, what's your cheapest gun? And you're like, that's not what I want to hear as the person that lives next to you and knows you're buying this for self-defense. What he did is he did buy the cheapest gun possible. It had a metal slide, but a plastic handle. He bought a plastic gun. By the way, we took it to the range. It never shot straight. The bullet always bent like some trick shot in an action movie. We're like, ah! So Amir's like, yeah, I'll get the gun. And I tell him, I'm like, I'm not fucking using that thing. And he goes, and then with this like aggressive Long Island energy, he's like, yo, you dick. Like he was mad at me. He was mad at me for questioning why I didn't want to bring a gun to a drug deal. And he's like, yo, you dumbass. What'll happen is if they got a knife and you show them the gun, then they're gonna be scared and they're gonna leave. And for some reason, I believed that rock, paper, scissors fucking, like, I was like, oh yeah, that sounds correct. So I put the gun in my cargo shorts. I grabbed the Camel Light and the barbecue lighter. Amir has an athletic bag full of £5. He walks out in front of me. Now, I have $10 in quarters on me. You can hear me coming from a mile away. When I walk, I sound like a knight in shitty chainmail. It's like... So we start walking down the stairs. Right when we get to the bottom of the stairs, fucking Mountain Dew tattoos, comes around, gun drawn, gets to Amir, fucking the tiny Vato comes right up the stairs, gun on my chest, like perfectly right on my chest. Don't get weird. I know it's weird right now, but I'm not fucking dead. I'm here. I'm telling the story. All right? You can unclench your buttholes. This isn't ghost comedy. Roy didn't come up here in that loud-ass jacket like, do you want to see the other side? He like, brought me up. So I got a 45 pointed right in the middle of my chest. And I'm a child of the 80s. I grew up with Schwarzenegger movies and Stallone movies, and always in those action movies, when a bad guy pulls out a gun on the hero, they always say some cool shit like, you better use that. Turns out I don't. I get very polite if you put a gun on me. I'm like, hi, how are you? I get like customer service voice. Hi, has everything been okay? Would you mind filling out a brief survey? And as I do that and I lift my hands up, I've already blown the rules apparently of a robbery because this guy's furious that my hands are up. He's like, put your fucking hands down, put your fucking... I'm like, all right, shit, I'm sorry. And he grabs, when I did that, I lifted my shirt high enough that he saw the handle of the gun. So he takes the gun off of my waistband and he's like, go back inside. And it's like, ah. And I'm standing on this second floor of this apartment looking out over my stairwell like, can I fly? I didn't really know my dad that well. He could be part flying squirrel. That would have been great if I took off and just drifted away. He's like, fucking white boys are flying now! You glide away. But he's like, turn around, go back inside. I'm like, fuck, all right. And I turn around, and as I do, he takes my gun, the gun that he took off me, and fucking hits me in the back of the head. Now, I'm very lucky to have a minor role on the Showtime show Billions. But the best piece of acting I've ever done in my life is getting hit in the head by a 5'3" dude holding a plastic gun. And acting like that shit hurt. He hit me, I was like, ah! Ah! Oh, you're so strong! You swing it like a Norwegian god swings a hammer. So I go to the ground, and immediately right when I go to the ground, he puts me, he pulls out zip ties, he zip ties my arms behind my back, he duct tapes my legs together, and then he pulls out an army duffel bag and just starts ransacking our apartment. If I could Yelp a robbery, 5 stars. Guy brought his own material. He was prompt. He was direct. He had clearly done this before. It was the mark of a true professional. He starts robbing it. He goes around our house. He grabs everything, and then he starts taking his 45 and coming over to my head, and he starts going, "Where's the money, white boy?" That is the creepiest laugh to have at that point. That sinister-ass laugh from behind me. First off, from telling the story, you know I don't trust anyone behind me like an old mafia boss. I don't like anyone sitting behind me. Then to hear him go, of course you were scared. You felt your life fleeing from you. He takes the 45 and he keeps going up to me and he keeps like pushing it on my temple going, "Where's the money, white boy? Where's the money, white boy?" Now, I'm fine being called white boy. I've been called white boy my whole life. The only time it stings is when I know for a fact I'm a foot taller than you. He's like, "Where's the money, white boy?" I'm like, "I could so dunk on you." So he keeps going, "Where's the money, white boy?" I go, I don't know. And I noticed I start getting this, like, my tone goes from scared to, like, bitchy. Like, "Where's the money, white boy?" I don't know. Like I'm an angry lady at a restaurant. Like, "I ordered that Diet Coke 10 minutes ago." I think that's my one critique of black comedians who do impressions of white people is they always make us so corny and over-enunciate. They really miss the cuntiness in our voice when we feel like we've been fucked over. You're like, can I speak to your man? I need to speak to someone. That's like, whoo. That is angry pink right there. I'm yelling at this guy like we've been dating for 15 years. He's like, where's the money, white boy? I'm like, I don't know, but we're supposed to be at my sister's in a half hour. So he takes my keys and he takes my wallet. And the wallet that I had at that time, a girlfriend had bought me. Pulp Fiction's one of my favorite movies of all time. And yeah, my girlfriend bought me the bad motherfucker wallet. And then I ran into a bad motherfucker. And that is how you define irony, is when someone takes a joke wallet off you that's supposed to be interpreted as badass. This guy was like, oh, this guy sucks at being a badass. And then he takes my keys, and he's like, don't fucking move. And he goes downstairs, and I hear him start my car. And if you drive a piece of shit, you always kind of want it to get taken. Like I heard him start that car and I was like, yes. Fucking Toyota Tacoma, 2-seater. I'm already thinking about the truck I'm gonna buy. It's perfect for the desert, it's fucking affordable, and I looked at the Kelly Blue Book, right in my range. He comes back upstairs, he goes, you fucking move again, white boy, I'm gonna fucking kill you. I'm like, all right, I'm sitting here. He goes downstairs, I hear him turn the car into reverse, and I hear him pull away, and immediately think, did you rob me? Or did I rob you? And then I realize I'm wearing swimsuit as underpants, and he just took all my laundry, and I was like, I think you just robbed me. I'm gonna have to wear these for the foreseeable future. I count to about 30, 35, and then I, just pure adrenaline, break the plastic restraints, hop over to the door, lock it, and light up that Camel Light. Because there's not a better cigarette than after you've had a gun pointed at you. Where you're like, oh, that's flavor country. As I light up that cigarette, I see my cell phone. It's a flip phone because it's 2004. It's dancing. It's dancing. It's like, and I don't know the number, and I pick up, and all I hear is, yo, are you dead? I'm like, yeah, Amir, there's good cell phone reception in heaven. He's like, yo, that guy came around the corner. I just got rid of the bag, and I jumped and ran around the corner. Where are you? I'm like, in our apartment. I explained, like, the guy took our car. We're gonna have to call the cops, because he's got my car, and I gotta report this car stolen if I'm gonna get that 2-seater. We come back, we clear the drugs out of the apartment. I call the cops. They take down a report, all this shit. 2 weeks later, I'm at a bar in Tucson, Arizona, and I get a call on my cell phone. I'm like, Mr. Soder, it's the Tucson Police Department. We have found your 1996 Dodge Stratus. I don't think my response was supposed to be, fuck. All right. He waits a second, he goes, Mr. Soder, also here in the police report, says your wallet was stolen. Can you describe it for me? Yeah, it's the one that says bad motherfucker on it. And the cop without immediate beat just goes, well, clearly you met a badder motherfucker. And you're like, no. You a cop or an open micer? Who the hell makes that kind of an inappropriate joke to a robbery victim? But all right, I'll take it. That's the thing, man. Like, you know, I've told this story several times to my friends, and there's always this part where I have to explain that comedians, we use our sense of humor as like a self-defense mechanism. When fucked up shit happens to us, we try to make ourselves laugh, and that just kind of makes it better. I made myself laugh during the robbery, and all my friends are like, yeah, you should get checked. That's fucked up. But what happened was, during the robbery, when he had the 45 on my head and he kept going, where's the money, white boy? Where's the money, white boy? I was like, I don't fucking know. And finally he goes, where's your money, white boy? I go, I don't have any, I'm broke as fuck. Because I was. He hears that and he goes, I find more than $1 on you, I'm gonna fucking kill you. To which my response was, does change count? You have never seen an angrier criminal than someone waiting around pockets full of change, searching for a lost dollar. The anger on his face, like I was just some disappointing white piñata. We're like, this guy fucking sucks. All right, you guys were a lot of fun. Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody. How are you guys? Pretty believable. Let you guys know about me. I am 29 years old, and I am officially a part of the worst generation of all time. Yeah, we did it. Seriously, if you're under 30, you and I are slowly ruining everything. We ruined the tattoo. If you're a white guy under 25 and you're covered in tattoos, I'm probably not afraid of you. That's not how that's supposed to work. If you're over 70 and you have tattoos, I am terrified of you. If I see an old man with a faded anchor on his forearm, no thank you. That's a man that's watched death. Tell me I'm supposed to be afraid of some 19-year-old, arm covered in seaweed tattoos, taking an hour to explain what's on his body? Well, life's a journey. And that's why I have a koi fish. Because it symbolizes peace. Shut up, Caleb. No one cares. I'm glad you guys agree. Let you guys know about my backstory. I am the product of a single parent. And whenever it's said like that, always means single mom. Always. Because no one bitches about being raised by a single dad. You can't. It looks so much fun. Playboys all over the house. You get to eat waffles for dinner. Watch rated R movies on a school night. You're basically just like a mini wingman the whole time. That's all you are. Your dad takes you out. He's like, do something cute so Pops can get some strange. I like where your head's at, old man. I was raised by a single mom, which basically meant I ruined most of the 80s for her. I didn't know what dating was. I was 5 when my mom started dating. Some guy would come over, I'd be like, cool, a new roommate. Don't touch my stuff. By the time I was 7, I was like a grizzled veteran. I was the one answering the door, smoking a Winston. Just all confident, like, what's up, Chief? You here for the old lady? Right on. Quick secret, you buy me a Ninja Turtle toy, I'll go get lost in that garage for an hour. Yeah. I got a lot of free toys. It was awesome. I currently live in New York City, which is, yeah, you know, it's there. I've been living in New York about 6 years now, and when I first moved there, I had a huge fear I was gonna get mugged, constantly. Like every time I left the house, I was like, here it comes. Someone's gonna take everything. I got over my fear because I learned a trick, and now I use this trick all the time. Whenever I think someone might try to beat me up or mug me, I fake a Russian accent. You're welcome. It's genius. I'll be walking home late at night, 2 dangerous looking thugs walk up to me like, yo man, you know what neighborhood you're in? You think this bad neighborhood? Russians are the scariest white people. They've earned it. I'm so scared of them that I guarantee you if I was lost, dangerously lost, there is no way I'd ask a Russian for directions. Just real quick, like, sir, help me. Please help me. How do I get to the subway? The subway? Walk down the street and turn corner. Yeah, screw that. I think I'm just gonna stay lost. Thank you guys very much. You guys are a great crowd.
That's killer. Thank you. That's great. Thank you very much. Fantastic. Dan Soder. That's really funny.
I want to be fun dumb. You ever seen people that just have it where they're just like, You ever seen someone with the right amount? Where you're like, damn, you have it. It's all green lights for you. That's what I want, dude. Turn the lights down. Just barely. Just one more. Turn the lights down one. Not two. I don't want to be so dumb I can't live alone. I'm not. I'm not trying to burden a family member, but I just want to enjoy. Like, I would love to walk in a room and see a Fast and Furious trailer and be like, they're going faster? Like, fucked up? Like, how? Hot people get to be pretty dumb. Because they're so hot. Hot people get to say dumb shit and we're just like, yeah, right? You know what I'm talking about? They're like, do you want to go dance in the rain? And you're like, God, you're a free spirit. If an Uggo said that, you'd be like, shut up, you wet dog. No. It's pouring outside. Hots know they get to say some stupid shit. Because they know if you disagree with them, all they have to do is touch you. You ever been touched by a hot? You'll buckle immediately. You go, actually, I don't think that's right. You should look that up. And they go, no, it is. And you're like, I want to write you a poem. I'll kill for you. Oh. About 10, 12 years ago, I dated a woman, very whimsical. She was very whimsical. And I never disagreed with her. And one time we were leaving a diner in Queens, and we were going back to my apartment, and we had to go over an overpass over the highway. And we got to the top of the stairs of the overpass, and she looked back at me and she said, don't you ever feel like running? And then took off. I've never felt like running. And she did the whole, like, across the overpass, down the other side, gone. Couldn't find her. Terrifying. She was gone. I legitimately could not find her for 5 to 10 minutes. One of the most terrified I've ever been in my life. Because I was like, she's dead. And there is zero chance the NYPD is believing my story. Showing up being like, let me get this straight. You got to the top of the stairs, and this woman said, don't you feel like running? Yeah, we got him. I didn't fucking kill her. But I was jealous because she would always, like, you know, she was comfortable naked. That's got to be cool. That's got to be so cool. Hot people, man, they get to just fucking enjoy it. They just get to have sex come and then be like, what do you want to eat, babe? I've never had sex without at least once being like, what is this? Who are you right now? This isn't you. You're a silly goose. And I'm sitting there being like, yeah, fuck yeah. Do you ever make a noise during sex and in your head you're like, what was that? I hate it. I talk shit to myself all the time during sex. I'll be like, oh, that feels so good. You're like, oh, does it feel so good? Does it feel so good? Shut the fuck up. Shut up, you idiot. You're sweating all over this poor girl. I thought that was going to calm down the older I got. It turns out it just gets worse. I'm 40, and it's not, I turned 40, was worried, but it's not bad. It's actually fun. Well, not all. It's harder to poop. But I'm less horny, and it's kind of nice. It's finally quiet. Since puberty, I've been dragged behind my dick like it was a runaway horse. Yeah. See big titties and you're like, ah! And now things are more settled, you know? But I like it. I think that's why men are all messed up in our teens and our 20s, is because we go from being little boys to creeps. Overnight. You know? One day you're just like a little boy that just wants to talk about dinosaurs to anyone that'll listen. You know, you're just cornering your parents' friends like,
Did you know the Stegosaurus was from the late Jurassic period and was a herbivore?
and you wake up the next day, you're like, I want pussy. All I want is pussy. And now I'm 40 and I'm back to loving dinos, and it's great. A lot of good work being done in the paleontology world. Now, I still like sex, but if we're being honest, at the age of 40, you know what I like more than good sex? Good sleep. If my fiance was like, do you want to sleep for 9 hours uninterrupted? I'd be like, ooh, you fucking slut, get over here. Ooh, I'm gonna hold you. A blowjob? What is this, 09? I'm trying to stuff a pillow in between my knees. That's how you get sex noises out of me at 40. Put that pillow there, I'm like, oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, my hips are lined up. Oh. It's easier to navigate when you're less horny. Life is just easier, you know, Instagram, way easier. I still look at butt models' pictures, but now it's just to read the comments. It's my favorite thing on social media. Comments on sexy photos. See some big oiled up butt outside of Miami. 413 comments. You're like, let's rock and roll. Because immediately it's just dudes being like, Mia Bella. Hard eye emojis. Or you see the guy that's like, I hope you had a great day today. You're like, ew. That's the horniest shit I've ever read in my life. Did you type that with your boner, you weirdo?
Oh, I hope you had a great day.
I bet. Go come and then come back with that same energy. I like Instagram because it'll tell on your friends for being horny. Instagram will be like, look at this fat ass. 35,000 people liked it. And Jeff. And you're like, Jeffrey! Because that's what happens. When you get too horny, you get in trouble. That's just, as a man, if it breaches the horny level, you're going to do something stupid. I almost lost my fiance during COVID. Not even to the virus. To a Bluetooth speaker. Yeah, if you've been in this situation, you know where this is going. I bought it. I brought the vampire into the house. I bought her a waterproof Bluetooth speaker so we could enjoy music in the shower. That was it. We both loved it, used it, had a great time. COVID hits. We're locked together for 7 weeks. By around week 5, you know, she's taken a pretty long shower. And I was in the living room and I was like, I could probably watch some adult entertainment. On my phone? What could go wrong? I can't imagine how jarring porn is out of context. 100% out of context, that's gotta be wild. She's washing her hair, singing along to SZA. And then instantly it's like, it's gotta be a lot. And I have no idea how that feels. I do know how it feels to watch porn and not know where the volume is. That's the one I know, where you're like, what the fuck? This lady looks like she's screaming her head off. Just mushing on that up button, you know? Like, give me something, give me anything. Then through the wall, you hear just like, fuck me! You're like, no! Ah! No. Even telling you guys that's making my pee hole snap shut. Oh my God, I heard it, and immediately I was like, run. Run. But I couldn't, you know, because there was a virus in the sky killing motherfuckers. At that moment, I was like, just tell her the truth. Tell her the goddamn truth. And I went and stood outside that bathroom door. I was like, you're gonna tell her the truth. Then that door opened and I was like, hey, I opened an email and verbatim what I said. She told me when it happened, she tried to manually turn it down on the speaker, but because I was hitting up, it just looked like I was bullying her with porn. You know, like, you're gonna fucking listen to this shit. But she stayed, thank God. Thank God. We are getting married. I don't like calling her my fiance. I think that's too fancy of a word. I like calling her my wife-elect. Lets her know, you know, I'm like, you got the votes, but you haven't been sworn in. I wouldn't... No policy changes quite yet. One of my best friends just got married. You know, all my friends are married and got kids now, but my best friend just got married in Guatemala and invited me to really test the friendship. That's... Sorry, but you're two whites from Colorado and you're gonna make me go to Guatemala? I was worried we were gonna have to do those photos that white people love to do where all the groomsmen have to subtly act like we want to fuck the bride in all the photos. You know which one I'm talking about? Where like she has her leg across four of us and we're all holding a piece with our sunglasses down, like... Are we about to gangbang this bitch? Or a photo where like she shows us the wedding ring, like, I'm not a whore anymore, and we're like, what? But there's none of that. Instead, they did a drone photo. That was the big one, and that was like the thing they're like, all right, guys. The wedding DJ was like, time for the drone photo. Gonna jump and point. I was like, no. Like, count of three, jump and point. And I watched all my friends be like, I don't want to do this. And then that countdown hit, and it was like, 3, 2, 1. Corniest shit I've ever done in my life. And easily the most privileged thing I've ever done. Because usually in a third world country, when a drone shows up at a wedding, a lot less jumping and pointing, a lot more running and screaming. That's fun. It's a fun joke. Nah, they're happily married. That was a good wedding to go to. I'm a child of divorce. Clap if you're from a divorced family. Yeah, sounds about right. Usually when you're under 10 and your parents get divorced, they tell you it's not your fault. They love to say that. It's not your fault. But that's the please drink responsibly of divorce. You know what I mean? You know when beer companies are like, drink all night, please drink responsibly in case you fucking kill anybody. That's why parents do it, in case you grow up to be a psycho. And then they're like, I said it wasn't his fault. My parents hated each other. Hated each other. No internet. Went all through me. My mom lived in Denver, my dad lived in San Francisco, and I would travel between the two cities like a little shit-talking messenger. Show up in the Bay Area with a scroll.
I bring news from the Rockies. Patricia says you're a drunk. A loser. A liar.
Go home 2 weeks later.
I told him, Mother. He says, good luck getting child support.
I mean, you gotta respect the guy, never paid a dime. Gotta respect the stat line. It's true, never paid her child support. And in the United States, in 1997, the United States enacted the deadbeat dad law, which meant if you didn't pay child support, you were going to jail. My dad died in 1997. Buzzer beater! He Indiana Jonesed her, dude. He slid out and grabbed his hat. He's like, good luck with that big-headed weirdo. My mom hated my dad. My mom hated my dad so much, she dated my dad's ex-best friend. Also my godfather. Yeah, it was a little bit of alcoholic Hamlet going on. They used to get shit-faced at dinner and just talk shit about my dad. They'd get blackout and be like, he's a fucking loser. And after a while, you know, you're like, well, he's my dad. Start being like, well, he's pretty good at catch. They're like, how do you know? You're like, damn it. Damn it. I hated my mom's boyfriend, man. He was so mean. He'd get drunk. He'd call me stupid because I would speak incorrectly. He'd be like, you're a fucking idiot. You're gonna grow up to pump gas. That's what he'd always say. You're gonna pump gas. You're like, yeah, Joe, like 2 states do that. Learn your insults. Who's the idiot? And I couldn't. Here's the thing. He never hit me. He never fucked me. Sorry, made love. I didn't have a case on him. Verbal abuse wasn't a thing in the 90s. I couldn't go to my guidance counselor at school and be like, I have a problem at home with my mom's boyfriend. And they'd be like, what's going on? Does he touch you? Does he hit you? You're like, he just kind of owns my ass at dinner every night. It's just like a mean roast every night. Now, he did something worse than hitting me or touching me. He joined a 50 and over swim league. Masters. That means Speedos. These are men over 50 swimming competitively. So every Saturday morning in the winter, they'd wake me up out of my warm bed, and I'd have to go sit in an indoor pool, fully clothed. I hope none of you know that hell. The smell of chlorine, and you're just sweating in your pullover starter jacket. Then you gotta watch a guy that hates your dad and is currently fucking your mom. You gotta watch him just cut through the water like a dolphin. To this day, best swimmer I've ever seen with my own eyes. It was insane. First time I watched him swim, it took my breath away. First time I watched him swim, I was like, well, I won't be fighting him in the water. I gotta take this guy out on the land or in the air. Do you know how bad it hurts to have someone talk shit to you and then put on swim goggles? He's like, yeah, your dad's a fucking loser, and that pool's wetter than your mom. All right. I hate you, Joe. I hope you're drowned. I'm such a people pleaser. I tried to get him to like me my whole life, and I hated him. That's what sucks. If you're a people pleaser, it's one of the worst things because you oftentimes try to get people to like you that you don't even like, and it sticks with you your whole life. I think every American is afraid of being in a mass shooting. I'm specifically afraid of being the guy that accidentally lets the shooter into the building. All it would take is a guy going, hey, door's locked. That's it. I'd be like, oh, I got you. Yeah. 5 minutes later, it's like, and I'm like, I'm sorry! I thought he worked here! As is, I just do dumb shit. I try to do good stuff, and it always goes wrong. I tried donating money for a while. That's stupid. First off, donating money is the most American way to help. Just giving money and being like, you do it. I'm waiting for an Amazon package. But one time I read this news article about this guy that got locked up in Rikers Island for a non-violent crime, and he ended up dying in there because he didn't have bail money. And I read that, and I was like, that is so fucked up. I should help. So I started donating to this place called the Bronx Freedom Fund. And I gave them money to help non-violent criminals get out of jail. And I felt so good. I was slapping my own back. I was like, I'm so good. Then an article came out that the Bronx Freedom Fund released a non-violent offender, turns out pedophile, went to Queens, got a kid. My bad. Month later, another article came out that the Bronx Freedom Fund let out another nonviolent criminal. He was schizophrenic and beat 4 homeless people to death in their sleep. I read that, I was like, am I funding crime in New York City? I'm just the worst Batman villain of all time.
It is I, Batman, the donator. I have been releasing pedophiles and murderers.
This is how dumb I am. I wrote him an email. I go, can I get a refund? It's like, that's not how this works. I don't know, man. That's one of the things that makes me feel older is I get nervous about technology where I was never nervous about it. You know, I get like scared by technology. Because we were the first, you know, if you're near the age of 40, we were the first generation to have the internet. Remember how mean we were to our parents? Remember that? They'd be like, I sent an electronic mail. You're like, it's email, you dumb bitch. Don't pick up the phone when I'm on the computer. And then now there's shit coming out that scares me. I was like, oh, what? It's AI? I was like, so the Pope wasn't wearing a puffy white jacket? Took me a week to learn that wasn't real. Of course, it's crazy. I don't have TikTok on my phone. I don't have it. My fiance has it on her phone, and she shows it to me like I'm her fucking grandpa. She really does. She shows me TikToks, and I'm like, oh. And those dogs are friends? Oh, I like this one. TikTok's wild, dude. If you go on there, you see some crazy shit. There's a whole trend on TikTok. I'm making none of this up. There's a whole trend on TikTok right now where people are self-diagnosing themselves autistic no doctor. Not one medical professional consulted. It's just them, 2 camera, right down barrel. They have motivational music playing, and then they put text above their heads that they point to in like a real smug, shitty way. They're like, and it's all regular shit. They're like, I used to be afraid of large crowds. I thought I was socially awkward. Turns out, I've been masking my autism for 27 years. I'm autistic. What if we only use the word retarded for those people? That's it. That's it. Never for anyone with a disability or anyone with a special need. Just anytime someone is like, yeah, I'm self-diagnosed autistic, you can be like, oh, you're fucking retarded. And they'll be like, yeah, because they're full of shit. It's crazy they do that because that's the one good thing about the internet is you can prove people wrong instantly. You ever done that? You ever Googled something in front of your friends and be like, look, how good is that feeling? Oh, it's the closest I've gotten to slam dunking. It's just be like, that and shutting an elevator door on someone. That is such a good feeling. You shut that door, you're like, I got into an argument with a younger comic. He's in his mid-20s, and I was telling him about the music that came out after 9/11. I don't know if you were old enough to live through 9/11, and you didn't forget. Ooh, let me catch you forgetting. But the music that came out was bonkers. For 6 months after 9/11, all that came out was just like hyper-aggressive country music, which makes sense. They were getting us ready for war. But every song that came out was like, step on up and we'll kick your ass. And we were all like, ah! Toby Keith was just printing money. He made so much money he opened a shitty restaurant chain. But radio stations, back when they actually were powerful, radio stations did this thing where they took, I don't know if anybody remembers this, they took Enrique Iglesias' song, Hero, and then spliced news footage from 9/11. Clap if you remember that. See? I'm not making this up. What a lot of people don't know is that Enrique Iglesias wrote the song Hero trying to fuck Anna Kournikova. So it's a sex song that they put 9/11 audio. Once you know he wrote it for that reason, go back and listen to that. You can tell how horny he is in the song. When he's like, let me be your hero, baby. It's just him being like, please touch it, please. Please touch my penis. And then randomly it's like, the second tower has fallen. It's fucking wild. And I found it on YouTube. Because of this disagreement, I found it on YouTube. It's crazier than you remember. Go look it up. I'll give you a time marker. 53 seconds into the video, it's a clear sexual lyric. Enrique Iglesias goes, would you tremble if I touched your lips? And then you hear a woman go, I got thrown through a window. And you're like, what? What the fuck is that? And we put that out like that's for the first responders. I don't know, man. It's just, The older I get, I just keep being like, I'm losing touch and I still want people to like me. It's insane. We just moved from New Jersey back into New York City, and we were living in Jersey, and we had all these like 10 and 11-year-old kids in our neighborhood, these little river rats. Just riding their bikes around and cussing. I wanted them to like me so bad. So fucking bad. And then they caught me talking to my dog, and that's a wrap. You don't come back from that. I don't talk to my dog in a regular voice. I don't know what kind of fucking psycho does. Who's out there being like, are you ready to go outside? There she is. There's my snuggle bug. No, you gotta be like, look at you, little fatso. What are you doing? Oh, I can't wait to get home to her. When I see her, I'm gonna scream into her neck fat. They're like, where did you get all this? Where do you know how to have it? You ever love on your dog and catch them being annoyed with you? Like, before I left yesterday, I grabbed her by her head. I was like, I love you. And you could feel her being like, okay, all right. Pushing back. You ever love your dog so hard you wonder if you're special needs? You're like, this is a lot. You guys are gonna catch me on TikTok being like, I thought I loved my dog. Turns out I'm retarded. I love her. Fuck, I love her. Dogs are awesome. They're proof we dominated the animal kingdom. We took a predator of ours and gave it anxiety. That's so awesome. We made wolves afraid of the doorbell. They used to hunt us in packs, and now we're like, I'm gonna dress you up like a fat little bumblebee. And like, you know, living in a city, she took a dump, and I bagged it up, you know, showed it to her, as one does. I'm like, look what you did! You did it! And I just heard this kid behind me go, this guy's talking to his dog, like that. I was like, fuck! God, I wanted them to like me. Because they're funny. They're just 10-year-old kids that ride their bikes and they cuss. Kids cussing, especially when they don't know the word, because I'd hear them cussing sometimes. I'm like, you don't know what that word means. That's like one of the best parts of growing up, is finding out what cuss words mean. Just ripping one and being like, no, okay, that's bad. When I was 8 years old, I walked in the kitchen and my mom and my older cousin were having a conversation. And my cousin goes, yeah, it's not like I got a blowjob from her. And my mom goes, don't say that in front of the kid. 8-year-old me immediately was like, that's my new catchphrase. I had no idea it was sexual. I legitimately thought it was a real job. I was like, if Andy's saying it, this has got to be cool. So immediately I'm like, well, I'm going to go down the street and tell my friend Eric. He's got to hear about this. So I rode my bike to Eric's house. What I didn't know was that his sister was having her 10th birthday party. Yeah, it's going right where you think it's going. There was a 10-year-old birthday party in the backyard. Parents, kids, everybody. And I came around the corner and just screamed out, what are you, giving out blowjobs? Like a tiny little swinger. Was this a key party, or? I thought it was gonna kill. I thought everyone was gonna be like, who's the big kid? Instead, I just felt Eric's dad violently grab me by my upper arm. You ever get picked up when you're a kid and you're like, oh, okay. You know? Your feet start touching, you're like, oh, yeah. I liked Eric's dad, too. He was like, you know, he was a good dad, and good dads are always nice to kids without dads. They always loved it. That's why they're always assistant coaches. Good dads love to take a kid without a dad and be like, keep trying, young man. But in your mind, you're like, fuck off, guy. That was the first time I ever saw him mad, and he was legit mad. He sat me down in the kitchen and he's like, where did you hear that word? And I just matched his energy. I was like, I'll never fucking tell you. You saw him be like, all right. This kid's from a volatile household. And then he just tried to first 48 me. 20 minutes, he just kept being like, you told me you can go outside. You can go back to the party. One point he put a soda down. He's like, you like Orange Crush? He kept saying, he's like, who said that? Where did you hear that word? And I kept saying the same thing. I was like, I can't tell you. Because I'm not a snitch. But he kept being like, who said the word blowjob? And I was like, I can't tell you. Now, if you're a man and you were raised by a mom, you know as a little boy you have feminine energy that you're unaware of. So by like minute 20, I'm standing there like this. He's like, where did you hear it? I'm just sighing. I'm going, I can't tell you. And then I saw it in his head. He was like, oh, this kid doesn't have a dad. I'll just dad on this kid. And he really did the whole thing. He was like, I wish you would tell me. And if you ever want to, I'll be right here. Fucked me up. Oh, it got me. I was like, I just left. I just remember leaving and riding my bike home like, what's this guy's problem with blowjobs? Because I had no idea what he was talking about. And then I grew up and I learned what a blowjob was, and I thought back to that moment and I was like, oh no. I might have unintentionally ruined a guy's life. I'm pretty sure my best friend's dad thought I was being sexually abused by my mom's boyfriend. Because he was like, where did you hear the word blowjob? And I was like, I can't tell you. And then I just rode my bike home like... Meanwhile, he's going to bed every night like, we gotta do something, Martha. That's Eric's friend, we gotta do something. No abuse, zero abuse. I was just 8 years old out having a cuss. I really did blow an opportunity. That should have been the moment where I'm like, it's Joe. Joe makes me suck his dick. Fight him for me, please. Just not in the water. He'll kill you in the water. So last summer, I'm out walking the dog, and I hear those kids on their bikes, and I hear the nerd of the group first. I just hear this kid go, stop cussing! And then I hear another kid go, shut the fuck up! I'll suck your cock! I was like, that little boy doesn't know what he's saying. That little boy has no idea what he's saying. And if he does, then he knows himself better than I've ever known myself. Portland, you were a lot of fun. I really appreciate this shit. Thank you guys very much.